Have you ever thought, what's the origin of the printed name of Hashem being Yud Yud? That's how we print Hashem's name in Sidurim and in Machzorim. But where does it come from? Now, actually, it was a phenomenon introduced at the time when the printing press came about. And there was a desire to print a Siddur or a Machzor in a way whereby it wouldn't have the holy name of Hashem in the Torah. So we needed a less holy version. So where does Yud Yud come from? In the Sefer Nachlat Chamisha, he gives a beautiful answer. He says it's from the Parsha of Tetzaveh. You see, previously in Parshat Truma, the Torah had said, V'shachanti b'tocham, I will dwell within them. But in Tetzaveh, what does Hashem say? V'shachanti b'toch b'nei Yisrael. It's extra words. I will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel. What is the message? Well, let's look at B'nei Yisrael. The last letter of B'nei is a Yud. The first letter of Yisrael is a Yud. So what do we find in the midst of B'nei Yisrael? Yud Yud, the presence of Hashem. And where do we find large numbers of Jewish people who have gathered together as B'nai Yisrael? It's when we come to Daven in our shuls. So that's why Yud Yud represents Hashem's name in our printed Sidurim and Machzorim. The great Hasidic master, Rev Naftali of Ropshitz, gave a Hasidic angle to this. He said in Hasidic thought, Yud stands for a Yid, a Jewish person. So two Yuds are two Yidden. And what does that mean for us? When two Yidden, when two Jews are close to each other and are united, that is when the presence of Hashem is to be felt. That is when we can say, V'shachanti b'toch b'nei Yisrael, Hashem's presence is to be there in the midst of the children of Israel. This is a very relevant thought at Purim time, because it is during the festival of Purim that we recall a time when there was an attempt to annihilate the Jewish people, which sadly has happened from time to time. And in the midst of it all, the worst possible response for us is to be divided and factionalized within our own nation. With all these troubles from without, we need to be strong and united within. This is a time for Yidden to come together, for the Yuds to be as one. And if we show that strength through unity, there is no doubt that Hashem will always be in our midst. Shabbat Shalom and Purim Sameach.